Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, The State of the World on Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. So what is it? Not very good. The coronavirus is still with us. We have 4,679,928 cases in the U.S. California has over 500,000 cases. Quite a bit. Of course, California is the most populous state. We also have about 153,000 people who have passed away from the virus. Not good. Not good numbers. We need to continue to lock down, shelter in place, wear a mask when you go out, only go out when it's essential, like to go to the grocery store, the drugstore, the doctor, and protect all those who are trying to help us, all the essential workers like grocery store workers, truck drivers, all the transportation workers, bus drivers, rail workers, and all the public safety officers like police and fire, and all the vulnerable people like those living in assisted living homes, veteran homes, and nursing homes. So there's a lot to do. Not everyone has the luxury of being able to work from home. They have to go out and work. So those people making the policies in Congress, they don't have to go out to work. They just sit in their offices in Congress, or if they're working from home on a break or something. So anyway, no one should be forced to go back to work if the job is going to make them sick or kill them, like in the meat packing industry, the farming industry. And we also need to make sure that we do everything to protect people. You go to back at work, provide them with personal protective equipment, provide them with good health insurance, and then you might get them willing to go back. There's something said on the TV news this evening that I think this was a statement related to Mnuchin, who's the Treasury Secretary, who said that if we continue to give people $600 extra a month, they might take advantage of that situation and decide to just stay home rather than go back to work. Well, the people we're talking about are not wealthy people. $600 a week extra does help to provide for food and lodging. So why is Congress so reluctant? I don't know. They're still hammering out that detail. They also still have to extend the protection of the, no evictions, no no foreclosures on homes, none of that stuff. They have to protect people. And we need to really do a good job of managing that. There are some people who think it's okay to not obey social distancing, to go to parties and go to the beach and go to the park and cluster in large groups and not wear a mask. That's not good. It's not going to happen. I'd like everybody to take care, because the life you save could be your own or someone you care about. Okay. Now, we still have the situation where Trump is still being asked, why have you not protected our troops by confronting Putin with the fact that Russian troops are paying the Taliban to kill coalition forces, would be like the U.S. and the U.K., something like that. So, alright, now, we have a lot of stuff to do. Maybe it's time for a little bit of a song. Now, the song I'd like to sing today is, I don't really remember the name of it, but here's how it goes. Love you not if sad thy dreamings all through the night, though cast bright stars are gleaming all through the night. Joy will come to thee at morning, life with sunny hope adorning, though the dreams may give dark warnings all through the night. Angels watching ever round thee all through the night. In thy slumbers close surround thee all through the night. They shall all fears thee time, no for voting should allow me to let no power some to deny. Alright, now that's love feud off. Now, remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember that if we all do our part, this virus will go away. Still we need a national lockdown, and we have to protect each other. And elections coming up in November. Make sure you're registered. If you're not registered, get registered. And if your state allows mail-in absentee voting, do that. That way you don't have to risk your health by going to the polling place to vote. You can have the ballot mailed to you, and then you mail it back when they say to. The post office is a vital part of that. Republicans are trying to destroy the post office. So make sure you get your ballot, order it in time, and return it right away, so there's no danger of losing your vote. Now, Trump is being accused of not confronting Putin of Russia about Russia paying the Taliban in Afghanistan to kill coalition forces, and Trump believes that's a hoax. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I have to get to the bottom of that. Also, Trump and his son-in-law Jared Kushner are been reportedly found that Kushner was in charge of providing for testing for everyone, having a national testing plan, and he got a group together and they put together a plan, and that was when the virus was surging in the Northeast and like in Washington State. And he said, why should we put together, it's reported that he said, why should we have a testing plan to cover these other people? They're not our people. Our people are not in New York and the Northeast and California and what's the other state? Washington State. They're in the Midwest and the South. Well, now the virus is surging in the Midwest and the South. So what do you say about that? And people all over, every state has people of all parties, and there is no one state that is all Republican or all Democrat. There's a mixture. So we're all supposed to be together. So when you say that the people on the East Coast or the West Coast are not our people, well, whose people do you think they are? We're all one country, I think. So get your act together, Trump and Kushner, because we are all one country. We're not going to solve this. Also, no sending kids back to school until it's safe to do so. Why do you want to risk the lives of teachers and students and staff at school? You know, if parents go back to work because kids are in school, that's great. But if they die in the process, then what do you get out of that? So I wouldn't send my child back to school until it's safe to do so. Let's have a national plan. And Betsy DeVos, you're the head of the Secretary of Education, I believe. You're a real fraud. You're totally going along with what Trump says. Kids should be back in school. They need the socialization. They need extra benefits they get from being in school, like food, free meals. Those who are getting school meals because they don't have enough money at home. So let's provide all the students with whatever they need in their home. Let's provide all the students with all the equipment and technology they need to learn at home with the teacher talking to them through a computer screen. What's wrong with that? And then everybody stay safe. Okay, now I say this every night. I really do mean it. Kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. So let's get together and solve these problems. The post office is vital. Don't let the Republicans destroy it. Call your Congress representative, state legislature, federal legislature. Tell them you really want the post office to be saved, because Trump has appointed this guy as the new postmaster general who is trying to destroy the post office by slowing down the mail. So anyway, what's that about? So let's get our act together and do what's right for the country. And don't tell people they have to go back to work where they might get sick or die. If someone is on unemployment insurance, keep them on that if the job opens back up, if the job is in a dangerous place, like a meat packing company. You don't need meat, you have fruits and vegetables, grains, cereals, all kinds of good stuff. You could do very well as a vegetarian or even better as a vegan. So let's do this right, okay? And protect and help out the Native American peoples. They have suffered long enough. Now, I think that's about it for today. Thank you for tuning in this evening, Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. Good night.